everyone, this is Marvin Kills May Call Me, and today is the final episode of Course Party Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash. I thought I could do a dramatic opening to this video, but let's just say that my computer had other plans. So instead of doing a dramatic opening, I'm just gonna jump right into the final bonus chapter of Course Party Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash. Samsara Down the River. Now, I don't know if this is going to be another mini-game by Sachiko. I don't know if this is another one of her birthday games, or if this is a side story within Heavenly Hosts that we've never seen before. So, let's just do this. Oh. Wait a second. Is this the story of Azusa and Ran and how they got to Heavenly Host? This is the story of Azusa and Ran! Oh! In a certain remote part of the Japanese countryside, by a calm and tranquil river, 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls, were gathered to perform a ritual they've been planning for quite some time. They were students from the local high school, and they were all chattering excitedly as they've been anxiously awaiting this day.
さあ、始めよう。みんなあずさに言われた通り用意してきたか？
ああ、バッチリだぜ。俺はまじないの類はあんま信じねえけどよ。こうやって4人揃うのが残り少ないって思うとさ。
うがぶがした。
ちょっとトッシー、二度と会えないみたいな言い方やめてよ。せっかく嫁がみんなの思い出とこれからを大切にしましょうって考えてくれたんだから。
Oh yeah, because the Sachiko charm was a charm that was meant to, you know, keep friends together. That's how Naho advertised it on her vlog. Oh boy, I kind of forgot about that.
まあまあ、ラン落ち着いて。メンズ諸君にはちょっと恥ずかしいかもしれないけど、そういう思い出の方が案外忘れないものよ。
Oh boy! Well, something will surely be treasured into the memories.
さすがー。私は嫁と転校先でもラブラブ生活だけどな。
いいなあ。セントクルスって名門女子校だな。
そう、ハイソだよ。見直すといいぞ。
あずさはともかくランまでミッション系お嬢様学校ってのがどうにもな。幼稚園の方が違和感ないぜ。マリア様じゃなくてマニア様の方が見てそうだ。
なによー。はいはい。
The tall girl projected an air of calm, ladylike composure as she covered the mouth of the boisterous girl with the tousled hair.
嫁の匂い。
気絶。
年久と健太郎は転校先決まっているの？
俺は遠くの町まで通えないし、家を継ぐんじゃねえ。まあ進学か就職か決心するいいきっかけだってさ。
将来のことを考えて。すごいね、年久は。
あ、うん。この村に残るのは俺だけか。もうすぐみんなと会えなくなるのはやっぱ寂しいぜ。
年久、俺もいる。
え、そうなの？お前白団への転校が決まったって噂聞いたぜ。
いや、それはやめたんだ。この村を離れたくなくてな。あ、いや、別に村を出て都会へ行くのがいい悪いじゃなくて、俺個人の感情なんだけど。
私だって本当は都会になんて行きたくなかったわ。 みんなとの思い出が詰まったこの村は何者にも代え難い故郷だもん。
そうだぜ。どこにいたって俺たちはつながってんだ。あずさ、そのために今日おまじないってのするんだろ。
みんな持ってきた布を出して。ほら、ランも起きて。ランちゃん。
うっとりして気絶って、ほんとランってあずさのこと好きなんだな。なんだその両手ピース。
ランが起きたら始めようか。あずさ、やり方の説明を頼むよ。
Wait, is this a Sachiko charm or is this something totally different? I think this is not the Sachiko charm because as I look at the image more, I didn't notice they were holding something earlier. I did not know that they were holding a huge piece of cloth, so I don't think this is a Sachiko charm. I don't think it is, but I don't know.
高校2年の夏直前、突如聞かされた菅谷高等学校廃校のニュース。生徒の数が少ない田舎の学校にはよくある話だ。しかし降って湧いたような突然の別れに納得がいくわけがない。いつも明るくてノリのいい友達後藤俊久も今まで見たことがないような悔しさと諦めの入り混じった表情を見せていた。この夏が終わる頃にはもうみんな別の場所へ行ってしまう。一緒に過ごした大切なこの場所を、絆を心から大切にしたいと願った。そんな中、幼なじみで4人のまとめ役でもある高井あずさの提案により生涯譜の約束というものを行うことにした。よこしまな感情、そして悪い運気を全て布に込めて流してしまおうというまじないらしい。
Oh! Okay, this is not the Sachiko charm then. Oops, sorry everyone.
一部の女子の間では割と流行ってたらしいが、俺も俊久も今一つ実感が湧かなかった。そんな時、とびきり賑やかな小林蘭が目を覚ました。あずさを嫁と呼んでいつもそばを離れない。だが傍から見ていると、この二人どちらかといえば夫婦というよりは母と娘だ。素直に行動できる蘭の性格を時々羨ましく思うこともある。
さあ、布を一つにつないで。ちゃんと名前書いてきたわね。
嫁といつまでもいられるように大きく書いた。
あまりはっきり言うと効果が薄れるって言うわよ。
でもさ、私知ってるの。幸せの幸子さんっていうこれと
Oh my
そっくりなおじないがあ
god.
るの。
So it's Ron who introduced it to Sachiko after. It was Ron!
そうなのか。
あっちは友達が離れ離れにならないようにするってのに特化したおまじないだけど、こっちはそれだけじゃなくて
悪いもんを全部流すんだろ。一緒に俺たちの名前も流すのって変じゃねえか。
祈りを乗せた生涯譜が悪いものを流してくれるから、川も浄化されてきれいになるということかもしれないな。その中心部で結ばれた絆はきっと強い。
うわ、マスクの光もびっくりだ。
どっちだろうな。
さあみんな、せーので川に流すわよ。
私たちいつまでも
お、いつまでも
一緒だ。
せーの。 May your friendship last forever。
川の水は緩やかに流れる。俺たちもこんな風に生きられたらきっと。
That was an interesting beginning. Extra, samsara down the river. How?
死ぬ
What?
くん
Oh!
私怖いよ
Okay.
みんなどこに行ったの
Oh.
持田くん私を助けて絶対に諦めるなんていつもみたいに元気つけてよ
Oh. The person I wanted more than anything to protect was right in front of me, but it wasn't my name she was calling out for. It was at times like this that I, Yoshiki Kishinuma, could truly feel just how powerless I was.
持田くん私はここよ篠崎あゆみはここにいるわ
Why does something feel off about their dialogue right here? Something feels really off about their dialogue.
分かったから。サトシにもきっと会えるって。
どうしてそんなことがわかるの？
いや。なんとなくだよ。
いい加減なこと言わないで
Jeez, Ayumi's being mean right now. I did notice, though, that Shinozaki's behavior had been a little strange for some time now. Is she beginning the darkening?
こいつはきつい物言いが多いが、心の底では誰に対しても思いやりを持っている人間なんだ。こんな俺にすら。それがこの1時間ぐらい前から完全に消えてしまっていた。
Oh!
またか。おい、大丈夫か。しっかりしろよ、篠崎。
あんたじゃない町田君を呼べ次の方どうぞ
何言ってっかわかんねえよ。
She's getting possessed by a ghost again, but I'm not for sure whose ghost it is. Is it, Yoshi's? Because she said next patient come over here. It seemed like she was ready to release herself from her pain. Through whatever means necessary, like she was ready to throw everything away and just give up. And only Satoshi could save her from that fate. I couldn't do a damn thing. I was totally useless.
そこまで
Oh. Oh. We just run into Zusa.
目を覚まして My precious Lord Give her the light of merciful purgation from sins
That only came into my right ear? Oh boy.
Release the seal
A girl with an unfamiliar uniform appeared brandishing a cross necklace. Suddenly, a red spirit flame emerged from Shinozaki's chest and burned itself out. Oh!
篠崎、大丈夫か。
危ないところだったわこの辺りはいつの間にか心の中に潜り込むたちの悪い悪霊が多いの
悪霊が。なるほど。それで篠崎の様子が。
よくわからないけど助けてくれたのありがとうあなたもここに迷い込んだんですか迷い込んだというか飛ばされてきたというかおそらくあなたたちと同じよ
Wait, did she do the charm? Wait, did she do the charm?
そうなのか。俺たちは幸せの幸子さんってまじないでここに飛ばされて。
幸子さん、おまじない。似たようなやつが全国にあるってことね。自己紹介がまだだったわね。私は高井あずさ、セントクルス女学院の2年生。同学年なんですね。私は如月学園の篠崎あゆみ、こっちはクラスメートの
岸沼良樹だ。いきなり情けないとこ見せちまったな。すまね
え。岸沼？あなた、彼女のナイトならちゃんとお守りしなきゃ恥だよ。岸って名字に名前負けしてるわ、ナイトくん。
何言ってんだよ。最初からそのつもりだ。つうか岸辺の岸に沼地の沼で岸沼だ。ナイトなんて恥ずかしい呼び方やめろ。
Oh, she's gonna call you Sir Knight now.
ちょっと、やっと悪霊以外の人と会えたのに余計なことで争わないで。
だと？
はいはいはい、喧嘩しないの。ごめんなさい。高井さんってこんなとこでもしっかりしてますね。すごいです。同学年なんだから敬語はいらないわ。私のこともあーちゃんとか気軽に呼んでね。よろしくね、あーちゃん。
女ってのはすぐ慣れ合うよな。俺は適当に呼ばせてもらうぜ。
いいわよ。よろしく、あゆみちゃんにナイトくん。
はあ？だからその呼び方やめろって言ってんだろ。
You just said, call me whatever you like, Yoshiki. You can't take that back as soon as you get called Sir Knight again.
何言ってんのよ。さっき言いそうになってたじゃない。彼女を守るナイトになりたいんでしょ。あゆみちゃんのこと好きなのはマリア様じゃなくてもすぐお見通し。
この女やりづれえ。なんだよ。
だって岸沼くんとすぐ仲良しになれる女の子なんてかなりレアじゃない？とってもいい感じだわ。お似合いよ。あっちゃ、愛しの子は相当な天然さ。
Is this the Rose of Yoshiki and Yumi chapter? Is this their Rose chapter?
ところで、あーちゃんのそれ、十字架のやつ、かわいい。ありがとう。でも、未だに驚いているわ。霊を鎮める力があるなんてね。
そうなのか？俺はてっきり女子高生霊道探偵みたいなノリでやり慣れたことだとばかり。
何それ。魔法とかおまじないの類と一緒で、こういう力は信じるっていう思いの強さが重要なのかもね。あゆみちゃんの持ってるのはあーちゃんみたいにすごいことはできないけど、一応呉服と聖水は持ち歩いているの。十分よ。それですぐに襲われなかったのかな。
はあ？さっき霊に取りつかれていたろ。役に立ってんのかよ本当に。
もうナイトくん、こういう時にこそこの私が全てを守る盾になりましょう。気の利いたこと言えないの？
言えるか。それによ、すでに守れなかったわけだし。
大丈夫よ。これからちゃんとナイトくんがあゆみちゃんを守るの。絶対に諦めちゃダメなんだから。
諦めない。そうよ、持田くんもそう言ってたじゃない。持田くんっていうのはクラスメートの男の子で、いつもはぼんやりしてるけど本当はとっても頼りがいがあって素敵なのよ。ね、岸沼くん。
Oh boy.
おお、またサトシかよ。
ほうほう、ライバルまで兄弟なのね。ナイトくん、頑張っ。
あーちゃんたちもおまじない失敗したの？
まさか、きちんと完璧に成功したわよ。私のやることだよ。
かっこいい。
But there had to be something that you guys did wrong in order to get to Heavenly Host.
そのせいでこんなところに閉じ込められてちゃはめられたとしか言いようがないけどな。
What he said. Seeing her try to project a perfect image just made me want to interject and take her down a few pegs, though it wasn't really meant to be malicious.
それにしても不気味なところね。気持ち悪いったらないわ。
はい。この学校の至るところにその遺体があって。
これだけたくさん転がってりゃ嫌でも見慣れてくるさ。とにかく俺たち以外で生きてるやつに会えて少し安心したぜ。
そうね、二人でずっと不安だったもの。で、その遺体の近くにいつも遺留品っていうのかしら、何かを必ず発見するの。
壁に何か書いてあったり紙切れが落ちてたり、大抵がメッセージの類だな。
こんなところに閉じ込められたんだから、不安で苦しくて辛かったんだろうね。私もいくつか見つけたわ。これなんだけど。
Oh. Azusa held out a small notebook about the size of her hand. Shinozaki took it and opened it to the first page, revealing the name of its owner.
これは学生証？
ねえ、一緒に飛ばされた友達のものよ。
それがあるってことはまさか。
ううん、持ち主の亡骸は近くになかったの。だからって生きてることが分かったわけじゃないけれど。
Oh, it's Ron's! Oh, no!
みんな必ずこの学校のどこかにいるって私は信じているわ。
そうか、早く会えるといいな。ん？篠崎？どうした？おい！
Is she getting possessed again?
あゆみちゃん、
This timeline's not doing too well for Ayumi. This timeline's not good for her.
篠崎？大丈夫か？
あゆみちゃん。
ごめんなさい。もう平気。この学生証を持った時に息が上がって、それで。 見えたの。
Whoa!
どういうことだ篠崎？見えた？
まさか。
Is this really the time to do an image like this? This is supposed to be probably a very serious scene about the fate of Rod. The first thing I look at is... You know what the first thing I looked at was! You all know what I looked at first. Azusa suddenly undid the zipper on the front of her school uniform and spread open the chest of her blouse. After doing so, she withdrew the cross necklace from deep within her cleavage.
あゆみちゃん、あなたの霊力、かなりのものよ。
I turned away when the cleavage came out. I turned away when the cleavage came out, but slowly and hesitantly raised my head now, confident that it was probably safe to look.
十字架が光ってる？おい、篠崎！
あーちゃん、多分私今あーちゃんと同じこと考えてる。
そうね。これは。残留思念洞察能力サイコメトリー。
Wow.
は
ナホさんのサイトに載っていたわ。死者生者問わず心ある者の思念は強力なエネルギーを放っている。その思いが強ければ強いほど触れていたものや空間そのものに染み込んで残っていることが多いの。
その思念を読み取る能力をサイコメトリーと呼ぶんだけれど、なぜあゆみちゃんが今それに覚醒したのかしらね。感受性が強いから、一時的なものなのかもしれないわね。
映っていたのは小さい女の子。明るくて楽しそうだった。それとあーちゃんがいたわ。
Oh?
いい感じよ。学生証の持ち主は小林蘭。もし今一人どこかで泣いているのかと思うと胸が痛むわ。
同じクラスの子なの？
いいえ、でも前の学校から一緒に転校してきた友達なのよ。
篠崎、ちょっとその学生証を見せてくれよ。うわぁ、本当だ。確かに小林蘭って名前だ。
After confirming the name, I casually began flipping through the pages of the attached notebook. And that's when I saw them.
何よ！大きな声出さないで！びっくりするじゃない！
これ。
An abnormally large number of photo booth stickers and printed photographs were crammed into basically every crevice, wherever they could possibly fit.
なるほど。すごい数だね。ランちゃんと一緒にあーちゃんが見えたのはこのせいか。
熱心でしょ。ちょっと行き過ぎちゃうこともあるけど、素直で優しい子なの。私の友達。
おう。
探しましょう。他にも手がかりがきっとあるはず。
一緒に探してくれるの？
今さら何言ってるの？当たり前じゃない。ね、岸沼くん。
おう。
もうさっきからおうしか言ってないじゃない。やる気出してよね。
おい
二人ともありがとうさん。
Group hug! Zoom in!
さあ探索を始めましょう。
岸沼くん大丈夫？なんかリアクションが変だよ。
さっきからおかしいんだ。俺を動かしている存在がいて、そいつから得体の知れない悪意を感じるようなさ。
変なこと言うね。
なんだろう、悪意っつうか愛情を感じながらもいじめられているような。
は
まだ行かないの？
行きます。
And so we began searching the school anew, alongside our new friend, Hazusa Takai, whose personality just seemed to freeze my computer. And so we began searching the school anew, alongside our new friend, Azusa Takai, whose personality just seemed a little off to me. Our goal was to find Satoshi and the others, as well as Azusa's friend Ran Kobayashi. And if we managed to locate any trace of any of them, we could hopefully follow the clues and reunite with all the people we were missing. As we wandered the darkened halls, we came upon one classroom with dim lights spilling out from its windows. Curious, we slowly and silently entered.
なんだ、カビ臭い部屋だな。
マスク欲しいね。喉がイガイガする。
なるべく鼻で呼吸して息を大量に吸い込まないようにしましょう。さ、調べるわよ。
Oh! We can check stuff. Okay. We can check stuff. I don't know if this is good. Let's check the shelves.
なんだこれ。
I placed my hand on one particular shelf that seemed suspicious to me. It was one of those cabinet shelves with a glass door that typically lets you see inside, but the glass had turned jet black. Nothing was visible.
岸沼くんダメ！
え？うわあ
As soon as I opened the door to the cabinet, the black mass covering the window began moving. It was thousands upon thousands of cockroaches. Oh, gross! Ugh! Okay.
もう嫌。口についてないよね。もう。
これだけ古い建物なら当然よね。
怖くないの？あーちゃん。
見慣れてるから？
おい、何かの残骸があるけど、篠崎、残留思念だっけ？読めるか？
このカビみたいなやつを？嫌よ。
だよな。
I was feeling very self-conscious, having been so bluntly rejected. But as I walked away, I noticed Azusa approached the mass with her cross.
何も感じないわ。これはパンか何かね。スルーしましょう。
なんか俺、やることねえな。
Oh. Okay, check the broom closet or check the flowers on the teacher's desk. Gonna save again, just in case. Check the broom closet. We turned our attention to the standing broom closet at the end of the room. When suddenly...
篠崎。
空気が重いと思ったらあれが元凶ね。
中で何か動いているのかしら。
この気配は人じゃない何かだと思う。
俺にだってやべえってわかるさ。なんか青い光漏れてるし。
Ghost!
危険だわ、離れましょう。
Okay, and gonna save again just in case that thing fucking jumps out while we're checking something. Check the flowers on the teacher's desk. Vividly colored flowers were conspicuously growing in the center of this otherwise drab, dreary room.
見て、枯れていないわ、この花。
本当だ。蘭の花だな。綺麗に咲いてやがる。
蘭？
Oh, yeah.
残留思念、読んでみるね。
頼む。
What?
あったかい。
え？あったかいのか？
花に込められた思いが流れ込んでくる。
あずさは悪魔なんかじゃない。そんなことを言う奴らが狂ってる。
Oh.
ん？なんだ？どうしたんだ？
ナイト君も聞こえない？声が。
声？
笑うなよ。花を咲かせるのが趣味って変か？
本当だ。
Oh.
聞こえる。誰だろうこの人。優しい気持ちを感じる。あーちゃん？
健太郎。
Oh.
あなたは。
Huh. Azusa was visibly shaking. Not only that, but she was staring at the floor with a dejected, sad, cold look on her face. Her former vibrance almost seemed like it had all been a lie. Who was Kintaro?
ほら、ラン。同じ名前の花だ。綺麗だろ？
聞こえなくなった。あーちゃん？大丈夫？
なあ、健太郎とか言ってたが、今の声のやつか？知ってるやつなのか？
She slowly raised her head and looked at us, and her expression had cooled so much that she now looked like an entirely different person.
大切な仲間よ。必ず助けるわ。
Oh, did Kitaro die? I think Kitaro might have died in Heavenly Host. Maybe, I don't know. But I think that might have given inference from Azusa's reaction and how they could hear his voice. Interesting. What? What? What is happening now? Why is there so many choices all of a sudden? Why are there so many choices now? At the bend of the hall, there was a small pile of bandages on the floor, standing out against their surroundings simply by virtue of being white. There was a small, thin piece of wood wrapped up in them, making it seem as though these were the remnants of an emergency splint. Was that Naomi's foot?
包帯まだ新しいわね。
Huh. What? Oh! Whoa!
中島さんよかった無事みたい。
Whoa! Wait! Are we... Oh, we're seeing the memories that Ayumi's seeing.
足を引きずって歩いて怪我してるんだ。そうか、これは中島さんの残留思念。
おい、篠崎、どうした？何か見えるのか？
ちょっと待って、今大事な。中島さん、ここで足の包帯を取り替えて。辛そう。どこへ行くの？すぐ追いかけるからね。
Wait, are they in the same universe, or is stuff transporting between universes?
サトシ、今サトシの声が聞こえたわ。近くにいる。いた、サトシ、やっと会えた。サトシ。
What?
もうバカ。私たくさん話したいこと。サトシ。
Huh.
篠崎？なんで捨てちまうんだ？
Ayumi!
何か見えたの？随分と真剣な表情だったけど。
友達がね、苦しんでた。ひどいことをする悪霊が許せない。
友達って鈴本か誰かが？
岸沼くんの知らない人よ。
Ayumi!
そうなの？
Ayumi!
さあ行きましょう。
Ayumi! Stop being yandere for Satoshi for a few seconds.
つか包帯、あれ捨てちまっていいのか？
汚いから捨てていきましょう。汚い。
Ayumi! Stop! Investigate further down the hall. Looking farther down the hall, the darkness seemed much more all-encompassing than in our current location. I wasn't really sure what could have caused it, but part of the hall just looked completely inked over. It was the absolute absence of color and substance. And my instinct said that something dangerous was drawing near us from within that utter darkness. However,
あれは
どうした？
おまじないに使った布よ。友達のものだわ。
本当に？どこ？
暗がりのあたりに。
おい、待て！
いるわ。そこに。健太郎、俊久。
or it could be Ron. I'm having a feeling it might be Toshiza. I reached out and grabbed Azusa from behind to stop her from moving even one step farther.
ナイト君。
バカ野郎！足元見ろ！
Just one step beyond where Azusa was standing, the floor just gave way to a massive hole, so big that the bottom was completely invisible. This should have been a little surprise, since the floorboards had rotten or fallen away all throughout the building. But Azusa had clearly forgotten this.
危なかったわ。あーちゃん、こっちから回れば取れそうよ。
ありがとう。
前の方に気取られすぎだろ。 足元も見ろって。意外と危なっかしいんだな、お前。
恥ずかしいわ。
ああ、何がだよ。
Her face red as it could be, she looked down at my arms, and I realized that when I grabbed her, I'd created something of a shell for her ample chest. This was the first time I'd ever come in contact with a girl's breast. Suffice to say, I got very flustered very quickly. Oh my god! Okay, well, since I just saw it, might as well call myself out for looking. I just saw Azusa's Ponzi shot. Alright. And I just called myself out. I leaped back.
二重にびっくりしちゃった感じ。でも、ありがとうね。
Azusa gave me a nonchalant wink, seemingly rather inappropriate for having almost just died. She truly was an oddball. My head was starting to hurt just keeping up with her.
え？あ、篠崎？待て！誤解だ！俺は…
ほんと仲良しよね。お似合いだわ。でもスキンシップは私の見えないところでやってね。
ギャー！誤解崩壊大失敗！
これよ、落ちていた布。間違いないわ。私の友達のものよ。名前はかすれて読めないけれど。あゆみちゃん、何かわかりそう？
ダメ。大きな声で誰かが怒鳴っている感じがするけど、名前やどんな人かまではわからないわ。
そう。
篠崎。
でもこの布があーちゃんの仲間が持ってたものなら手がかりになるかも。私持っておくね。
そうね、近くにいるかもしれない。探しましょう。
なあ、篠崎、誤解。
Not the time, dude!
行くわよ。
はい。
Obtain cloth. And I guess we enter the classroom again now. What? What? Do we check the broom closet again?
何やってんだ！やめろ！
No, not Ryu! Oh boy, Yoshiki, don't look into his eyes.
目を合わせないで！二人とも！
An elementary school age boy was squatting inside the broom closet, glowing with a faint blue light. He was obviously a danger. Nothing about him felt like it could end well. For starters, he was a spirit and heavenly host. We turned tail with the intent to run, but...
大丈夫。かわいそうに。
あーちゃん！
Holding up a hand to silence Shinozaki, Azusa calmly turned to face the spirit. With a small laugh, the boy disappeared, almost as if blown away in a gust of wind.
お前…
成仏したってことなの？
いいえ、どこかへ遊びに行っちゃったわ。
Wait, did you exercise him?
悲しい場所ね、ここは。あんな小さな子までどこにも行けずに霊となってとどまっている。
本当に 元の世界に帰ることなんてできるのかしら。
二人ともこれを見て。
どうしたの？
これランがおまじないの時に使った布よ。青外符って言うんだけど、ね、名前が書いてある。
本当だ。小林蘭。かすれているけどうっすら読めるな。
あゆみちゃん、思念読めるかしら。
やってみる。
どうだ？
近くにいるかも。行きましょう。
手がかりもいろいろ手に入ったし、廊下の先に進んでみるか。
そうね、行こう、あーちゃん。
We proceeded down the hall, paying careful attention to our footfalls to ensure none of us were about to stumble into any holes. Cool air swirled around us, lightly brushing our necks as we walked. Then... Oh?
誰かいるぞ。
There was a shadow of a person farther down the hall.
落ち着いて。生存者かもしれない。
Azusa removed a flashlight from the bag on her shoulder and switched it on. The beam cast a much more distinctive shadow of a human being than the faint one I spotted. And it also reflected off of two eyes in the darkness, though they were so far away that the person's features were difficult to make out.
ラン！
Oh!
本当？
That's a lie!
嫁参上。本当に。
Azusa bounded over to Ran and embraced her warmly.
よかった。本当に無事で。
怖かったよ。
Oh.
この子がランちゃん？あーちゃんと一緒に飛ばされたっていう。ひどい。こんな幼い子まで。
She's the same age!
篠崎、よく見ろ。同じ制服着てるじゃないか。もしかしなくても同い年くらいだろう。
こら聞こえてるぞ。見た目で子供扱いするな。
Oh, I just relate to you height-wise, not face-wise.
ごめんね。
よかった。いつものランだ。
And so, we reunited with Azusa's friend Ran. She had a build that really did make her look like a child, and was so emaciated that you almost felt bad for her. And both her eyelids and eyes alike were red from what must have been a momentous amount of crying. Or so I thought.
どうしたの？こんなに目を晴らして。
あーちゃん？
Azusa suddenly let out a blood-curdling scream. She had discovered someone's remains by Ron's side.
どうした？ひでえな。
何？
篠崎、見るな。
その人死んでるの？
きなり黒いモヤモヤが来て、剣棒が飲み込まれて、それで
分かったわ。それ以上言わなくていいから。健太郎、こんなことってせっかく会えたのに。
Azusa turned her full attention toward the body and began to grieve and moan.
ケンタロウってまさかさっき言ってた
Azusa, eyes filled with tears, nodded slowly.
そんな。
なんてこった
Azusa then took to her feet once more and produced a small bottle from her bag. She uncapped it, held it in front of her forehead, and spoke what sounded like some sort of chant.
せめて安らかな眠りを。Thank you, my dear friend. And my heart will go on and on.
She then made the sign of the cross in front of her chest, and a fresh stream of tears began to spill out from the corners of her eyes. I don't know if I did that correctly with my dinosaur. Is it? I don't know if they did the bottom part. I don't know. I'm not Catholic. If this were Satoshi, Nagashima, or anyone else from our group of friends, I wondered if I'd be able to remain so collected. I didn't know what to say. Here at the Shinozaki, all we could do for the next little while was lay our hands on Kentaro and silently showed our respect.
何でも出てくるんだなそのカバン
そうね。もっと年相応の女の子らしいものが出てくればいいのに。
As she said this, even despite the forced giggle at the end, she began silently crying once more. After we'd sat and rested for a short while, we decided to resume the search for our remaining friends.
あ、悪い空気読めてなかったか
気にしないで。明るく元気づけてくれようとしてるんだよね、ナイトくん。健太郎、生きてたら二人と仲良くなってたかも。あーちゃん。
ねえ、嫁。剣棒、これを嫁に。約束守れなくてごめんって。
Red sheepishly withdrew something from her breast pocket of her school uniform. And I mean, she kept withdrawing it. It just kept coming. It was a long strip of cloth, like one of those magic tricks. Seemed to be a scarf or a stole.
あ、それ
またその布やっぱりそれも
ええ、私たちが行ったおまじない、聖外符の約束で使ったものよ。健太郎もずっと持ってたのね。
On his as well, there were clear markings of a name. Though it had largely worn away, it was still just barely legible, however. Kintaro Oshio, it read.
約束守れなくてごめんか。バカね。どこまで律儀なのよ。離れ離れになったって、たとえ死んだって私たちは一緒よ。聖外符に誓った約束は私が守るから。安心して休んで、健太郎。
あれが健太郎くんの布なら、私が預かっているのは俊久くんの布ってことか。
Toshihisa. What? Suddenly, a dazzling light flooded the hallway. And strangely enough, the cloth Azusa carried began reacting to it, emitting a light of its own.
光が布からなの？
そうみたい。聖水に反応した。それとも。
Like a stain, the light began spreading. It snaked its way along the white wall of the corridor, perfectly illuminating it.
見ろ、壁に。
はーちゃんだ。
Upon the wall, like a living mural, a scene played out before everyone's eyes. These were, by all appearances, the memories from within the cloth. There was a warm sunset in the sky, backing a tranquil country scene. A river cut through it, and facing it were 4 students in school uniforms. This was clearly a fond moment, replaying itself upon the wall like a projected home movie. But it quickly took an unexpected turn when it became clear what exactly the scene was.
これも残留思念か？今度は俺にもはっきり見えるぞ。
不思議ね。私の力というより、この聖外符が意志を持って見せつけている印象だわ。川？
これ、おまじないをした時の。嘘。さあみんな、せーので川に流すわよ。
私たちいつまでも。
お、いつまでも。
一緒だ。
せーの。さあみんな、目をつぶって祈るのよ。ずっと一緒にいられますようにって。
わかった。
なあ、手つなごうぜ。
いいわね。そうしましょ。
ラン、お前は手届くか？
この後に及んで子供扱いた許せんな、トシ。
ラン、ちゃんと握っているぞ。
剣坊は優しいな。
ほら早く目をつぶって。布が流れきっちゃうじゃない。
なんかいいね。素敵。
俊久ってやつ、バカにしながらもちゃんと手握ってんのな。
年下らしいわね。
なんか無理してんのか？
Wait a second. Did he say was? She said was for Toshihisa. Kentada's dead. Is Toshihiro dead? Is he dead too? The mystery is building. The mystery surely is building about Azusa.
そんなこと。
素直じゃねえやつ。
I guess we were even now, because it was plainly obvious to me that Azusa had feelings for Toshihisa. And after she kept poking the bear with me over my feelings for Shinozaki, I felt like taking this opportunity to do a little poking my own.
ナイト君がそれ言う？
なんだよ。
ナイト君？
Huh?
ラン、二人はさっき知り合った仲間なの。あゆみちゃんに彼女を守るナイト君。
Oh boy.
かっこいいな。
やめろ。俺は岸沼よしきだ。ナイトでも何でもないからな。
あ、見て、みんな目を開けたわ。おまじない終わったのかな。
ねえみんな、もう行かない？トシッサ探さなきゃ。
Something's up about this. Hold
なん
up.
でだよ。何かの手がかりが映るかもしれねえだろ。
To your backstory.
でも、その。
嫁、もしかしてあれをナイトくんたちに知られたくない？
よし、ちゃんと流れたみたいだな。
バッチリ成功。
じゃ帰ろうぜ。腹減った。
私もペコペコだぞ。
The four began walking back home through the raised path between the rice paddies. Their ritual was a success, so spirits were high. But then, a panic voice cut through the air.
なんなんだ。
ざわざわざわ。
いたずらか、まったく。水が出せねえべよ。
It was the voice of an old man who was presumably the owner of the nearest rice paddy. And he was turning the handle on his water tap, but nothing was coming out of the spigot beyond the sputtery sound of air gulping through dry pipes.
あれ？
もしかして水田用の貯水パイプに詰まったのか、生涯風。
マジで？うわ、こっちまで音が聞こえてくる。ちょうどうちの便所が詰まった時と似た音が。
近くまで行ってみよう。
They approached the intake pipe, and sure enough,
ブビビビー、ブビビビー。
ラン、大丈夫か？
完全に詰まってる。
うおー、俺たちの未来、俺たちの絆。
あずさ、謝りに行こう。あずさ、
ダメよダメよ、絶対ダメ。おまじないは成功したんだから。
おい、あずさ。
Azusa took off like a balloon with its string cut.
走るのよ、日の沈む方に走れ。
待てよ。ゲン、ランを頼むわ。追うぞ。
Oh?
分かった、俺が背負う。あずさ、逃げちゃダメだろ、まったく。
あーちゃん。
そうよ、ひどいもんでしょ。怖くなって逃げちゃったの。言い出しっぺの一番罪のある私が何がおまじないよ。ずっと一緒によ。
嫁、落ち込むな。私なんかすぐ倒れちゃったし、倒れてなかったとしても絶対逃げちゃうと思うし、しょうがないよ。
Hold up, there's like something going on outside. What the heck? I just hear a lot of banging. Okay. Neighbor just hit the curb with the lawnmower. They sound fine now. I could hear their lawnmower, but yeah, they hit curve. Part of the curve came off. Hopefully they did not destroy their lawnmower. I could hear it now, but I don't know if they destroyed it.
んで、みんなバックれ続けたのか？
There was no reason for her to put on airs at this point. We already had someone in our group who played the perfect little student. After all, his name was Morshige. And with the air being rather heavy all around us, I figured it couldn't hurt to crack a joke or two in an attempt to lighten it. It may not have been my smartest move, but somebody had to say something. You could have cut the tension in that hallway with a knife.
いいえ、謝ったわ。私じゃなくて、健太郎か。
そうなの？え、お前は？
その。
Ron sheepishly cut into the conversation.
実は次の日に学校に連絡が来たのだ。布には名前が書いてあっただろ。それで分かっちゃったのさ。
ああ、そうだったんだ。
それで名前が一番消えずにはっきり残ってた私が先生に呼ばれたんだけど、健太郎が
なんだ？俺をからかってた余裕がなくなってきたな。
Yoshiki, you're not... I know you're trying to kind of lessen the tension, but, it's not working for you, dude.
やめなよ、岸沼くん。はーちゃんがかわいそうじゃない。
悪い悪い。
いいの。悪いのは私だもん。で、私たちをかばって、健太郎が自分から先生に謝りに行ったの。自分が一人で全部やったんですって。
I looked down at Kentaro's corpse on the ground, with a newfound respect for the guy.
それからさ、みんなギクシャクしちゃったのさ。健坊は謹慎で学校来なくなったし、みんな会わなくなっちゃってさ。転校の話まで謝って。
私とランは、それからすぐにセントクルスに。
そうなの？その後、健太郎くんとは？
健太郎には何も言わずに、自然消滅みたいな。
岸沼くん。
I put both my hands behind my head and continued.
別に、そんくらい気に病むことじゃないと思うぜ。
そう。
健太郎ってやつも、お前を守りたくてやったんだ。望み通りになって後悔するわけねえし。ただ、今のお前の顔、見なくて幸せだったかもな。こいつ。
Azusa glanced over at Kentaro's body, and her eyes instantly clouded over. Damn it! I went too far.
誰だ?
A boy wearing a school uniform and walking with a limp slowly came into view at the end of the hallway. He had a lot of blood on him and seemed to be in generally poor health, visibly both emaciated and fatigued.
あずさ、ランから離れろ。
What?
トッシー？あ、もう一人のお友達？年下くん。
みてえだな。
離れろ。ランのそばにいちゃダメだ。
どういうことよトシさん。ひどい怪我、今すぐ手当てを。
Ren grabbed Azusa's arm before she had a chance to move any closer to him.
ダメ。トッシーはもうおかしくなってるぞ。だから危ないぞ。
What? What?
騙されるな。そいつは危険だ。離れろ、あずさ。
何なの？どうしたのあなたたち。
As both dangerous individuals inched ever nearer, Azusa became notably more distressed.
おい、一体何があったんだ。
みんな仲良しだったんでしょ。あーちゃんあーちゃん。わかん
ないわよ。何でもかんでも私に聞かないでよ。
はっちゃん。
The light emanating from the cloth of the light emanating from the cloth on the wall suddenly increased in magnitude by an almost exponential amount.
眩しい。
やめろ。
What?
みんなやめるんだ。この声。
健太郎。
What? Everyone turned around to look at the body sitting on the floor at Kintaro.
やめろ。
Okay.
健太郎くんの遺体が浮いて。
Okay. Oh,
やっと手に入れたぞ。
that's bad. That's bad. That is bad.
あなた健太郎じゃない。
A clump of black mist flew from the now levitating Kentaro's arm, directly impacting Toshihisa. It instantly began twisting around him, bringing him to his knees. The darkening!
あずさ。
この野郎、やめろ。
I grabbed a piece of loose timber from nearby and charged towards the floating bastard. I charged towards the floating bastard with it, intent on knocking him back to the ground. But just as I was about to make contact, he sent me flying.
岸田くん。
邪魔をするな。おいらん、望みを叶えるなら今だ。今度こそ年久を仕留めろ。後ろから床の穴に落とすなどと不確かな方法ではなくな。
Whoa! Whoa! That just made a turn! We just hit a turn here. Whoa!
邪魔だったんだろう。嫁とやらに近づく汚い虫。そこにいる年久が。お前だけ幸せになりたかったんだよな。ラン。ん？
やめて。言わな。
Azusa stood dumbfounded. Meanwhile, Shinozaki stood right next to her, and one of the holy shrouds she had in her possession began to glow intensely.
何これ、年久くんの生涯譜が。
What? The light from the cloth shot straight into the wall, projecting a new image. Was this too a residual dot?
年久の記憶が映し出されてるのか。
嘘でしょ、年久にそんなこと。
Holy shit. Azusa had a strong grip on both of Ran's arms and was shaking her wildly, almost maniacally. And Ran was just letting her do it, tears gushing from her eyes the whole time.
信じられない。ランちゃんが。
なんだ。
あずさ、お前が一番面白いぞ。役者目が賢く立ち回ってるつもりか。爪が甘すぎる。歯がゆいな。
The image being projected on the wall from Toshihisa's holy shroud suddenly changed, showing a different backdrop. It was now the backside of some school I didn't recognize. It didn't seem to be in a city center, so was this the school Azusa and Ran attended?
あーちゃんと年久くんがいる。
あ、本当だ。
キスした。
本当だ。
って。
なんだあずさ、嫌なんか。
年久、ごめん。やっぱりダメだと思う。私たちだけがこんな関係なんて。
お前は常に心の拠り所が必要な弱い人間だ。そうだろう。
は？別れてほしい。なんでだよ。
もうやめよう。私みんなと友達でいたいの。
あずさ、おい待ってくれよ。納得がいかねえよ。
調子のいいことを。年久から健太郎に目移りしたお前は年久と別れもせずに健太郎に告白して振られたのだ。その翌日だな。この出来事はこの場で正直に言ってしまえ。転校先で全てをやり直そうと思ったのだろう。仲間も過去も全てを捨ててたった一人でか弱い人間としてな。
転校先って一人って私はねえってば嫁私がいるじゃん。
Azusa's head was hung low, and she remained motionless for some time. Then she raised her head, made a fist, and hurled it directly at Ran's face.
おい！
Ran flew a fair distance and landed prone on the ground, blood flowing from her nose like a rolling waterfall.
なんで邪魔よ。ほんと邪魔。私はさ、選ばれし存在なのよ。神の加護のもと、それにふさわしい生き方をするの。誰にも邪魔はさせない。
Azusa moved closer to Ran, bit by bit, with every word she spoke. She was clutching her cross, which apparently doubled as a switchblade?
ダメ！やめてあんちゃん！ゆみちゃんどいてよ！そいつ殺せない！
そうだ、その目だ。
Azusa sported a wide yet eerily blank stare, her expression unchanging. She directed her attention once more to Kentaro.
ちょっと黙って聞いてれば。何よこれ、契約と話が違うじゃない。なんで私までこんなところに閉じ込められてるのよ。さっさと元の世界に返して。
契約？
あーちゃん、どういうこと？
Shinozaki must have been in disbelief. She drew nearer to Azusa as if to confirm her intentions, but Azusa just shoved her away without her hesitation.
Shinozaki!
She'd hit her head rather hard and just kind of collapsed in a heap, obviously having pushed herself much too hard for much long.
篠崎、打ちどころ悪かったのか。おい！
愚か。まったく人間とは愚かなものだ。
何言ってんの？あんただって命をもって遊ぶただの嵐じゃない。クソ悪霊が。そのクソを少しでも信じて私もバカだったわ。クソが、クソ。
In her rage, she hurled the switchblade cross to the ground. It slid across the floor with an echo that sounded a bit like a plumber's tools banging against a water tap.
自分だけ幸せになれればそれでいい。貴様のは実にシンプル。まだ誰かとの幸せを望んだだけ。ラン、お前の方が高尚だったかな。
私は夢と一緒ならそれって
あ？気持ち悪いんだよ！
Azusa scampered over to where Ran lay and began kicking her across the room, utterly devoid of any sympathy or concern.
ほら！ ほら！
醜い。そして滑稽かつ愉快だ。では、そろそろお別れだ。篠崎歩みと言ったが、そいつも強い霊能力の素質を秘めている。まだまだ未知数だ。そうだ。人思いに全員一度に殺してやる。絶望を感じながら死ね。
てめえ！
The spirit possessing Kentaro's body stretched his arm toward us, palm facing out, posed like an anime character gathering energy for a force weapon. a black mist gathered around that arm, just as it had when he'd attacked Toshihisa. And with Shinozaki out cold, I had no idea what I could possibly do to save us. You talk a lot. For someone who's about to kill other people, you talk a shit ton. If I were a villain and about to kill a group of kids, I probably would have just done the killing then the talking.
Oi.
Oh, you talk too long and Yoshiki's gonna beat your ass. Ha!
何余裕かましてやがる。愚かなのはてめえの方だ。
I'd scoot up Azusa's switchblade cross when the spirit wasn't looking, and had now carefully sneaked my way behind him and thrusted right into his back. Did it work? Yes! Haha, take that!
おい、あんた！何やってんだ！さっきみたいに悪霊を打ちやがれ！お前がもともと持ってた力なんだろ！でもちならそこでよく見てろ。俺が篠崎を守るところ！で
I focus additional strength into the hand I used to stab Kintaro's body.
見てろ篠崎！俺がお前を
Yes.
守るんだ！
A small bottle flew through the air, aimed straight and true at the corpse's heart. On collision, it shattered into a million pieces. The liquid inside burned the evil spirit on contact, causing it to recoil.
The bright flame make all the existence reduced to ashes!
What? Is Sachiko there too? A blinding light, accompanied by a sound like an explosion, blasted through the building. Through the light, as best as I could tell, it almost seemed like a massive shadow expelled itself from Kintaro's body and dissipated. And then, peace and quiet seemed to return to the hall. As much peace and quiet as you expect in a place like Heavenly Host, anyway. Holy shit! That was an intense scene! Whoa! Holy shit. Shinozaki was still cold. I guess she didn't see me fight to protect her after all.
やったのか。
Azusa stumbled her way over to me.
無事かよ、お前。
名前
え？
さっき名前初めて呼んでくれた。嬉しい。
She then leaned into me, almost nuzzling me.
頼りがいのある人って素敵よ。ナイト君は私を守るの。
What?
やめろ！離れろ！
I grabbed her by both shoulders and pushed her away. At the same time, Toshihisa, who had been cleansed of the black mist after Kintaro's possessor was cast out, stood up.
そうだぜ。あずさはそういう女なんだよな。
お前、生きてたのか？
I'm kind of surprised too.
剣に乗り換えようとしたのも白檀高等学校への転校が決まったって噂が立った時だ。俺たちの中で一番成績が優れてるやつだからって、どうせそんなところだろ。分かってたさ。相手は誰でもいいんだろう。みんなが振り返るブランドの服を持っていたいだけ。そんな感覚だ。なのに俺はいつか振り向かせられると思って一番の間抜けは俺か。ならこんなやつのどこが良かったんだろうな。
トシ。
近寄るんじゃねえ。ラン、お前さっき俺を突き落としやがったよな。あんな悪霊に乗せられやがって。叫んじゃねえよ。ほんとマジでみんな狂ってやがる。
Still unsteady, Toshihisa nonetheless sauntered away slowly into the blackened depths of the school's corridors.
おい！手当てしてやろうか！待てよ！
But he didn't even look back. He just continued into the darkness.
待ってトシ！
She had a truly desperate tone to her voice. But when Ran turned to face her, the look in hers was the saddest it had ever been.
トシ！待って！私が間違ってた！お願い！許して！
And that was the end of Ran calling Azusa her dear wife, as she ran into the distance in pursuit of Toshihisa. At this point, she had no qualms about leaving Azusa behind entirely.
おい、篠崎、大丈夫か？
内田君。内田君。助けに来てくれたの。
ちげえよ。 サトシじゃなくて残念だったな。でも安心しな。お前のことは俺が。
あゆみちゃん。
おっ、
あっちゃん。
Suddenly, the upper half of Azusa's body was jutting in between us, hair disheveled, as she came in for an awkward group hug. She was still very much out of it. She clearly didn't want to be controlled by an evil spirit, but she seemed like she needed someone, anyone, she could depend on.
よかった、目を覚ましたのね。ひどいことしてごめんね。悪霊を倒すのにいろいろ芝居を打つしかなかったのよ。そう、全ては悪霊が悪いの。いつの間にか入り込むって言ったでしょ。ねえやめて。
やめてよ。もう話しかけないで。
She stepped back and grabbed her head with both hands. She looked like a spirit herself in that moment. The bright aura she exuded before was completely gone.
早く追いかけたらどうだ。まだ間に合うだろう。
She staggered around for a moment, groaning half confusedly, then disappeared into the darkness.
岸沼くん。
行こうぜ。サトシたちと早く合流しねえとな。どうした？
見て。
Before our eyes, Kintaro's body decayed into a skeleton, then crumbled to dust and vanished altogether. For some reason, I unconsciously scooped up his holy shroud.
最後まで信じていたんだよな。大切な友達を。お前は守ったぜ。きっと仲間を。あいつらの魂が本当に腐ってしまう。そんな最悪からな。
岸沼くん。
あずさを救うことができなかったのが悔しいけどよ。すまねえケンタロウ。情けないが俺は一人の女を守るので精一杯なんだ。
何？私の顔に何かついてる？
いや、なんでもね。行こうぜ。
何よ、変なの。
That was a cute ending for your Yoshiki and Yumi. Oh?
私は悪魔なんかじゃないもん。私。
生存者。
Oh, god damn it! Of all people!
あなたは
Of all people!
僕は木実優也、白檀高等学校の2年だ。命ある者はできるだけひとまとまりになって行動した方がいい。
Of all people. Of all people she could have met up with in the end! What the fuck?! What?! What?! Wait! What did I do wrong?! Wait! What?! Wait! What did I do wrong?! Fuck it, I'm looking it up. I have no clue. What? I didn't know there could be multiple endings! What the fuck?! I just learned my big mistake. It was choosing to examine the flower on the teacher's desk. Of course, that was the one thing I did wrong. I examined a flower, and I was not supposed to. Will that change the ending at all if I don't examine that flower? Hold up, okay, I don't even know what route I examined the flower on. Is it this one? Is this right before I examined it? Okay. Actually, no, I have to go to the very beginning. No, don't want to overwrite a save file. Okay, let's load to the beginning. Like, okay, the first time I do a choice. Okay, whatever you do not investigate the flowers. Whatever you do. So, let's check the shelf, check the broom closet, then leave the room. Okay, yada yada yada, we already read this part, yada yada yada, crotch coaches. Broom closet, okay, there's something in. Okay, Yumi tells her to fuck off. She stuck around for a moment, groaning half confusedly, then disappeared into the darkness. Yep, same as before, we walk away.
何よ変なの
Okay, Yumi goes to dark, and now we get to the alternative ending route. Yes! Okay, this is different now.
幸せの幸子さんのアリューがあるって聞いたから泳がせてみたけど、お母さんが持ってた本の方法と元は同じなんだね。
Oh. Okay.
まねっこは嫌い。幸せの幸子さん以外は全部、幸子が潰しちゃう。笑っちゃう。
Is this also a wrong end? This seems a little bit anticlimactic after that scene. Like, yeah, okay, all you need to do is not touch the flower part so that Azusa does not run into Kizami, but now we get Sachiko taunting other charms? What?
あずさって女、自分でさっき生涯婦の悪霊を聖水で殺したと思ってるんじゃない？幸子が殺したんだから。
Oh. No, that's the wrong end. That's the clear end? Sachiko teasing? Sachiko's teasing? That's the true end extra chapter clear. New entries are logged in characters Dacier menu, Azusa, Takai, Ram Kobayashi, Kentaro Oshio, and Toshihisa Goto. Software testimonies from the game's voice cast can now be listened to via the bonus menu. A detailed character relationship chart can now be consulted from the bonus menu. Character relationship chart? Okay, I might want to see the chart. Achievement unlocked, Tail of the Shroud. Achievement unlocked, Names Wash Away. Achievement unlocked, in Hysterics. Wait, hold up. Did I get all the achievements for this game? I got all the achievements! I got all the achievements! I don't even know what I did! It's over. We're done with that extra chapter. Okay, I'm gonna give my honest opinion about this extra chapter. Like Sachiko said, it was mess story-wise. Yeah, I gotta agree with Sachiko. Like, yes, it was kind of disappointing that it all ends with her taunting other charms and all that. Like, that was a disappointing clear end. I kind of like the ending better when Azusa runs into, Kizami, because at least it gives out some ominous mystery to what happens to her. But the clear end is just Sachiko stating, I don't like other charms that imitate mine. My charm's the only one. So, I'm gonna fuck them all over. That was kind of silly. That ending. That was kind of silly. Like, this whole chapter was really dark. It was a really dark chapter. With a silly ending. Like, the chapter got really dark, and it was kind of like a soap opera? Like, okay, it gives more insight into what would happen to Azusa and Ran if they didn't do the Sachiko birthday party. Like, in the timelines where the Sachiko birthday party never happens, things get really dark in their storyline. Like, I have to admit, that was a dark storyline. Didn't need to be a part of Course Party. I honestly have to say, I'm about it. I'm not impressed with this final extra chapter, and I gotta be honest here with you all. I kind of am disappointed that this is how I end Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash, with a meh ending extra chapter. Like, yes, this is an extra chapter, but man, farewell to you this day is the perfect ending of this game, but having this extra, it doesn't even feel like it's part of the same game. Like, this whole entire game was actually really amazing. Like, I love Course Party Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash. Like, it's a totally different entry for the Course Party series, but holy hell, it's one of my favorites now. Like, I could even say this is one of my favorite visual novels because of how well it was done. This game is done really well, and I really love how they did this game. And I'm really looking forward to Blood Drive. Like, yes, I'm really looking forward to Blood Drive. Like, it won't be as lighthearted as this game was. Like, this game was extremely lighthearted. Like, I gotta be fully honest here. This game was lighthearted and fun to play. And other games of Course Party, they're not lighthearted, but at least they're fun to play. Like, this entire series is... I have to say, I really enjoy this series, even though at points, yes, the writing can be kind of questionable, story-wise, but other than that, I really, really enjoy this game. I really enjoy the characters, and I hate to see this game go. Like, I'm gonna be honest here, out of all the games I played on this channel, this is the game that I hate the most to leave. Like, yes, now I have to press the exit game button to say goodbye to this wonderful birthday party. And now I'm getting emotional. How am I getting emotional? Why am I getting emotional? I should not be getting emotional because of this, but damn! I do admit, I am gonna miss playing this game. Like, this game was amazing, but it didn't overdo itself. Like, I could respect that. This game did not overdo itself. It's my favorite of the Course Party series, and hell, at this point, I can put it in my top 5 favorite visual novel list. Yes, on my phone, I'm putting a list together of all the visual novels I played, and I'm rating them by how much I enjoy them. And I'm gonna say, in my top visual novel list, I will have to put it right now at number 2. Yeah, this is my second favorite visual novel that I've played. Wait, I already put it on my list, but I put it on my list earlier and I put it at 6? Oh, fuck that. I put it at 5th, not 6th. But no, fuck that. I'm not putting it at 6. I'm putting it at 2. I love this game. I love Course Party Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash. That was awesome. This game was fucking awesome, and I don't even know if a lot of people will agree with me, but I really enjoyed Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash. Like, I could even show you my list of visual novels so far that I played. Actually, I don't know if you could really see that. Like, yeah, I think you can kind of see what I wrote down. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, that is my top favorite visual novels, with Course Party Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash being number 2. So everyone, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment. Goodbye to this wonderful game, and I'll see you all in Blood Drive. Leave a like, leave a comment. Farewell to this wonderful game, and I'll see you all in Blood Drive. Your channel.
OK OK